Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White and Sons. So here we have an MX-5 soft top, 2 litre. This is a manual vehicle in Soul Red with just under 40,000 miles. Now this car was registered on the 1st of September 2016, which only seems like yesterday. I remember when these cars were launched. In fact, I remember when the Mark IIIs were launched. So that'll give you an idea of how old I am. But these are a very nice car. We don't really get them for this sort of price range. And yeah, so quite excited about having this car as a part of our used car offering. Now, I've taken lots of still photos. Please, obviously, do take a look. Now, the car is unprepared. I've got a couple of little cosmetic things to do. A few little marks, polishing, a few touch-ins. A little mark on the front bumper, just about there, that I need to sort out. But yeah, let me tell you about the car. A gentleman called up last week, and Mazda have a digital service record, which I'm going to share with you in just a moment. He wanted to get it up to date. I inquired why. He said he's looking to sell his car because he's doing grandparent duties, and obviously this sort of car isn't that suitable for grandparent duties. So I asked him what he was looking to buy, and he said a Volkswagen Polo. So anyway, I sort of invited him down to have a look at one of our Mazda 2s because we had a very nice one, and I said to him it would be better than any Polo you buy. Very bold statement, but one I feel is true. Anyway, so he popped in and yeah, he did a deal last week, and he collected his car yesterday, and then here we have this MX-5. So there's a little bit of background on the car. I always feel it's, if I can share the background, if I do know a little bit about the car, to share it with anyone, you know, that's possibly interested in purchasing the vehicle. I certainly would like to know the background of the car. Now, I think these cars look the best soft top, up or down, because you've got the open back motoring. With the RF, you don't get the open back. It's a bit like having a sunroof or a Targa top. So I think these are delightful. Whether the hood be up or down, the boot will be this size. This car has a rubber boot mat as well, so little added bonus there. The soft top's in good condition, but I'm going to give it a good clean. Yeah. You've got black leather seats. They're heated. You've got the Bose speakers in the headrests, so you can have a conversation at a sensible volume without the whole world listening in. The cup holders are present, so you've got the cup holders there, and then you can put them there as well. Yeah, they're normally missing on used cars, but they are here and complete. And no, there's nothing untoward in the vehicle at all. It's a nice car, and it's unmolested. Some of these oh, there's a slightly curved wheel there and a slightly curved wheel there. I'm having this all done tomorrow. I've already spoken to our cosmetics guy. He's seen it. I've just got to drop it over to him. He was on site today. Okay, you've got reversing sensors, really handy because this car has a bit of a blind spot. Oh, I forgot to mention, not only is this the 2 litre sport nav, but this also has the safety pack. All right, so let's get in the car and I shall run you through what all these things are. Oh, actually, before I do that, let me show you how easy it is. Now, bearing in mind, I've got my camera, or let's not pretend, my phone in my left hand. With my right hand, I just have to reach over. That detaches the soft top, and then there we are, it's up. So, if that's too difficult for anyone, well, I couldn't really make much sense of that. I find that very, very, very easy to do. It's quick, it's simple, and I think the beauty of these MX-5 is the simplicity. I think that's what makes these cars so wonderful. I don't think they ever really wanted to have a retractable folding roof, but because of other manufacturers introducing them, etc., etc., that's why they introduced it. But I do believe the purists would always have a soft top, and I'm a little bit old-fashioned and probably would come in that purists category. So let's get in the car and I'll show you all the other bits and pieces. Now, being the 2 litre, this has the limited slip differential. So for those of you who are an enthusiastic driver, or perhaps wish to take this on the track, oh, by the way, there's only that to do inside the vehicle. On the track, then yeah, that'll come in handy. Now, I've got 2 keys with the car. Please do insist on 2 keys, whatever car you buy, because they are expensive. Foot on the clutch, press this little button here. You notice how it sort of revs up. So the car's programmed to do that. A lot of cars now are very sanitised, so I like that. I like that little room, you know. My 6-year-old would love that, and also, well, I love it as well. There's the mileage, 39,720. Okay. I've got the tyre pressure monitoring light on, so I need to check my tyre pressures. Now, remember I mentioned the safety pack? So you've got lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, yeah? So that's really handy. So if someone was to undertake you, little lights light up in that wing mirror, or overtake you, little lights light up. So because this car does have like blind spots, just the nature of the car, very, very, very handy. Okay. Now you've got a trip computer. Now this car has been, the gentleman, he only was sort of a town driver. He was getting almost 39 mpg. You will get well into the 40s. Like, I'm talking 45 plus. If you do longer journeys, these are really good on fuel. Okay, you got climate control, air conditioning, heated seats, all really important stuff. Some people say to me, why do you need air conditioning with a convertible? It's more important because you are likely to get a bit more condensation in the car, and the air conditioning helps with that. And also, on a hot day, if you get stuck in traffic and you got your hood down, yeah, it gets very hot, it gets quite dangerous. I've given myself heat stroke. So you'd want your hood up, right? And you'd want your air conditioning on, because it will really penetrate this roof. Okay. Now, somebody said to me the other day, they don't have a glove box, right? Well, the reason you don't have a glove box in these cars is a true sports car, the definition, or as far as Jeremy Clarkson's concerned, love him or hate him, is 50-50 weight distribution, rear wheel drive and engine up the front. This car has all those things. Okay, and where the position of the seat is, they had to delete the glove box. But what do you need a glove box for when you got one over here? Okay, and someone said to me, where am I going to put my maps? Well, you've got them here, because this car has sat nav. Okay, you've also got a very good hands-free kit. Okay, cruise control, auto lights, wipers. Okay, 2 USBs there, and you can actually upgrade this system here to have Apple CarPlay, which is something a lot of customers are doing now, because it kind of brings this up to date. All right, if you want that, it costs us about £399, but we can do it, because I did it the other day. If you do it pre-sale, we'll do it for £300. Okay, so that could be fitted for £300. All right. I did promise to show you some service history. So the car was last serviced in March 2025. So there is a service including spark plugs. Now the spark plugs on these are done like every 50,000 miles. This car's done 40, just under 40. They're £13 a pop. So you've made a big saving there. So that's 2025. Then you've got service history. Look. I've only printed off one page, you silly Billy. So you've got 19, 20, 21, 21, 22, 25, and then I've got some receipts for brakes and bits and pieces. I tell a Porky. Here we go. So 16, 17, yeah, 18, 9. So it's got a really good Mazda recorded history up to 22. I've got a receipt for 25, yeah, and I've got some receipts for some brakes and bits and pieces. That was in 21 as well. Okay, so good service history. Yeah, not 100% complete, but very, very good indeed. And obviously with the mileage, it all coincides, and it's all very excellent. Now, obviously it's been serviced in March, but we still will put this car through our workshop, because we are a Mazda approved used dealer. Not all Mazda dealers are. So this car will carry a Mazda warranty with Mazda roadside assistance, okay, and MOT insurance for the first year. All right, there's your sat nav, by the way. So not all Mazda dealers will have that. All right, this will, so it'll go through quite a rigorous check in the workshop. Sometimes the cars go for a check in the workshop, and all the work we do, I kind of look at it and I think, wow, there was no point in selling this car. But we indiscriminately prepare the cars to a high standard. Okay, so you've got that. That's a real big reason to buy from ourselves. Okay, there's no doubt you'll find a cheaper car, but you'll probably pay for it in the long run. All right, so the car will go through, I say, its rigorous check, and we'll make sure everything's tickety-boo, ready for the next owner. And I've got those little cosmetic bits to do. We've got wonderful finance facilities. Please do inquire for full T's and C's. Okay, and we've got the most excellent parts exchange facility, because we want your parts exchange regardless of make, model, age, condition, mileage. We want your part exchange. All right, even if it doesn't have an MOT, let us know what you have. Let's see what we could do. Okay, so we're a 7-day-a-week business, and we don't mind responding out of hours, so just get in touch. You can even give us a call out of hours, leave a voicemail, and we will call you back. We get notified on our smartphones, and it's not a bother. We'll give you a shout back. I can send you more photos, do more videos, come back to you with any more information on this car. Just reach out. As I say, we are here to help. So please do hit that notification button. Please do subscribe to this channel. Please do share this with your friends, family, anyone that you think might find this interesting. Our stock changes literally by the hour, so that notification button is really, really helpful. And do look at our reviews. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to really enjoy the trip back home to site, sorry. And we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.